I was very, very excited to do Infinite Crisis, and I actually left another book I was working on halfway through to sort of jump on this one. Unfortunately, we realized by the end of the first issue, because we'd all started so late, probably about 5 months late, that I was never going to be able to finish the book. So by issue two, the writer, the editors, and I were trying to figure out which scenes were going to go to different fill-in artists because there was just no physical way that I was going to be able to draw 32-page issues and get the book in on time as needed with the schedule. I remember by issue five, we were 8 or 9 months late. And so we were just sort of cranking that book out, like just passing those pages on to whatever, to whoever could hold the pencil, as they say. So my memories of Infinite Crisis are literally working with my editors, Eddie Berganza and Janine Schaefer, and saying, which scene goes to which person? I need reference for this scene. Here are my breakdowns for Jerry Ordway. Can Andy Lanning ink the Wonder Woman scene? I mean, that's literally my memories of Infinite Crisis. It was just getting started so late, a huge editorial, a large company crossover like that, just, we had to get it done. 52 had to launch out of Infinite Crisis. They weren't going to move that off schedule. So there was no late book either. It just, those issues had to come out every month. It depends on, I would have different kinds of advice for aspiring artists and writers depending on where they want to work in the industry. In mainstream superhero comics, Marvel Comics and DC Comics as American companies, I would say just know that you are part of a well-oiled machine, that those characters are not yours, that you are there to sort of keep the brands alive and going. It's a great place to make money, a great place to establish your name, and it can be a lot of fun working on characters like the X-Men. But it's a small, tight industry, and there's a lot of competition. If you're going to get into independent comics, which I actually think is the way to go, I think it's really exciting because there's so many avenues now, especially with the internet, for young people to distribute their work and to be seen. But I would also argue that you're probably not going to make a lot of money in the beginning. And that's really the trade-off. You can work with the bigger companies and make a lot of money and work on icons like Spider-Man and Superman. Not going to be a lot of control, and that material will not be yours. You can work in independent comics, own the material, create what you want to, distribute it the way you want to, but you might not make a lot of money in the beginning. So it's just it really depends on what you want out of the industry.